The Krallian Empire had never known defeat. Across 17 star systems, their crystalline warships had carved a path of conquest, subjugating species after species with methodical precision. When their long-range scouts detected the blue-green world orbiting an unremarkable yellow star, Commander Zethkar anticipated just another routine invasion. Gravity index 9.8 meters per second squared, his tactical officer reported, mandibles clicking nervously. "Commander, that's nearly triple our homeworld's pool." Zethkar dismissed the concern with a wave of his slender appendage. "The inhabitants are primitive, no faster-than-light capability, no energy shields. They won't matter." What the Krallians didn't understand was that Earth's crushing gravity had forged its children in ways no other world had managed. Aurora Chen stood at the observation deck of the orbital defense platform, her dark eyes tracking the incoming vessels. At 26, she'd spent 8 years in the United Earth Defense Force, her muscular frame a testament to countless hours of training in Earth's relentless pool. Beside her, Viktor Kozlov reviewed tactical displays, his broad shoulders tense. 7 capital ships, Viktor muttered in his thick Russian accent. "They're not even trying to hide their approach." "Arrogance," Aurora replied, her fingers drumming against the railing. "Intel says the Krallians average 1.2 meters tall, evolved on a low-gravity moon. They think we're easy prey." Victor's laugh was humorless. "They're about to learn why every alien species that's met us calls humans the heavy worlders." The Krallian fleet entered Earth's gravity well with confidence. Their first mistake was sending ground forces. The drop pods screamed through Earth's atmosphere, carrying 2,000 Krallian shock troopers, the Empire's finest warriors. They had conquered fortified positions on high-gravity worlds before, or so they believed. But those worlds topped out at 7 meters per second squared. Earth was different. The first pod landed in the Australian outback. The hatch explosive bolts fired, and the assault ramp dropped. Warrior Prime Krell Hack stepped forward, his combat exoskeleton worry as it compensated for the increased weight. He managed 3 steps before the servos in his suit began screaming in protest. Then his femur snapped. The sound echoed across the landing, a sickening crack that was repeated 1,000 times as Krallian soldiers discovered that their bones, their exoskeletons, their very physiology couldn't withstand Earth's crushing embrace. Warriors collapsed, their skeletal structures pulverizing under their own weight. Those who remained standing found themselves moving in slow motion, every gesture requiring monumental effort. Aura watched the feed from reconnaissance drones, her expression grim. "They're dying before they even see combat." "Not all of them," Viktor noted, zooming in on a cluster of Krallians who'd remained in their pods, refusing to emerge. "Some are learning, slowly." The Krallian command ship orbited at a safe distance, and Commander Zethkar stared at the casualty reports in disbelief. 73% of his ground forces were dead or incapacitated. The humans hadn't fired a single shot. "Increase exoskeleton power by 300%, he ordered desperately. His chief engineer's response was clinical. "Commander, our power cells cannot sustain that output. The suits will fail within minutes." Zethkar's crystalline eyes narrowed as he studied the humans visible on his screens. They moved with casual grace, hefting equipment that should have required mechanized assistance. A human soldier female, his database indicated, designated Aurora Chun lifted a ammunition crate that massed over 90 kilograms and carried it up a staircase without visible strain. How he whispered. The answer was simple: evolution. For millions of years, Earth's gravity had been a relentless taskmaster, culling the weak, strengthening the survivors. Humans didn't just live on a high-gravity world, they were sculpted by it, their bones dense as stone, their muscles corded with power that seemed impossible for their size. The Krallians tried a different approach: orbital bombardment. Their particle beams lanced down from space, targeting human military installations. But Earth's defenders had prepared for this scenario for decades. Viktor sat in the command center of the electromagnetic railgun array, his hands steady on the controls. "Aurora, you in position?" "Affirmative." Her voice crackled over the com. She was piloting one of Earth's atmospheric interceptors, a craft that pulled maneuvers no Krallian ship could match. Where alien vessels required minutes to change trajectory, in Earth's gravity, Aurora's fighter danced through the air, her body absorbing G-forces that would have liquefied a Krallian pilot. "Targeting solution locked," Viktor announced, firing. The railgun spat tungsten penetrators at orbital velocities. The projectiles, accelerated by Earth's very gravity, struck the Krallian capital ship's shields like the hammer of an angry god. The shields, designed for energy weapons, offered no resistance to kinetic force. In orbit, Zethka felt his ship shudder. Evasive maneuvers, but maneuvering in Earth's gravity well was treacherous for vessels designed for gentle speed. The Krallian ship's compensators struggled, failed, and the massive vessel began a slow, inevitable tumble toward the planet below. Aurora intercepted the falling warship at 30,000 meters. Her fighter's weapons were unnecessary. She simply needed to ensure it landed in the ocean, away from populated areas. She watched the massive vessel break apart on re-entry, its hull never designed to withstand such atmospheric punishment. Target neutralized, she reported, banking her fighter toward home. Her muscles ached pleasantly from the high-G maneuvers, a sensation no Krallian could ever enjoy. On the ground, Victor coordinated the cleanup. The surviving Krallian soldiers, those who'd wisely remained in their fortified pods, were negotiating surrender. They'd learned the hard way what the rest of the galaxy would soon discover. Earth was unconquerable not because of human technology or tactics, but because of the world itself. 3 months later, Aurora and Victor stood before the Galactic Council as Earth's representatives. The assembled aliens, most from low-gravity worlds, regarded them with a mixture of awe and fear. The Krallian Empire wishes to formalize a peace treaty, the Council Arbiter announced. They acknowledge that Earth is unsuitable for conquest. Victor allowed himself a small smile. We accept their surrender, Aurora added quietly, and we offer our assistance. Earth's gravity may have tested your soldiers' bones, but it's made us strong. Strong enough to defend not just ourselves, but others who need protecting. The council chamber fell silent. Humanity had passed its first test among the stars not through aggression, but through the simple, undeniable truth that they were children of a heavy world, forged in gravity's relentless crucible, and in the vast darkness of space, that made all the difference.